the hands that held the family. In the village of red earth and tall mango trees lived Mama Nkiru, a woman whose name alone carried weight. She was known as the mother-in-law spoken with equal parts respect and fear. Her back was straight despite her age, her wrapper always neatly tied, and her eyes sharp enough to notice what others missed. When her only son, Chinedu, brought home a wife from the city, the whole compound held its breath. Adaze was beautiful and soft-spoken, with polished English and hands unused to pounding yam. From the first morning, Mama Nkiru watched her closely as Adaze struggled with the firewood, her eyes stinging from smoke. "You must greet the sun before it greets you," Mama Nkiru said sternly. "A home does not run itself. Adaze nada pray." In the city, she had been someone. Eri. She was just a wife, learning the rules of a house that had existed long before her. Days turned into weeks. Mama Nkiru corrected everything: how Adaze swept the compound, how she cooked the soup, even how she laughed. The neighbors whispered that the old woman was too hard, that she wanted to chase her son's wife away. But Mama Nkiru remembered her own days as a young bride, how her own mother-in-law had tested her, not out of cruelty, but out of fear. Fear that the family line would weaken. Fear that traditions would be forgotten. One night, during the heavy rains, Adaze fell ill. Chinedu was away, and the road to the clinic was flooded. Without a word, Mama Nkiru sat by Adaze's mat all night, pressing warm cloths to her forehead, whispering old songs her own mother had sung. At dawn, Adaze opened her eyes to see Mama Nkiru asleep beside her, her strong hands still holding hers. Tears rolled down Adaze's cheeks. From that day things changed. Mama Nkiru still corrected her, still spoke sharply when needed, but she also taught her quietly. She showed her which leaves healed a cough, how to listen before speaking, how a woman holds a family together not with noise, but with patience. When Adaze gave birth to a baby girl, Mama Nkiru smiled wider than anyone had ever seen. "She will be strong," she said, lifting the child, "because many hands have held her already." And in that moment, Adaze understood. An African mother-in-law is not just a judge of wives, she is a guardian of legacy, shaping the future with hands that have already endured the past.